Every single day on YouTube, I get asked hundreds of different questions, but one of the most commonly asked questions that I receive is, what is your favorite LEGO Ninjago set? Now, after 14 years of LEGO Ninjago, there are hundreds of incredible sets that LEGO has released.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer every night.
In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the 20 LEGO Ninjago sets that are my absolute favorites. These are some of the greatest sets LEGO has ever released, and hopefully this helps somebody out there pick out the perfect set for them. If you enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe down below. I'm releasing Ninjago content every single day here on YouTube, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on a single video. Don't forget to drop a comment down below letting me know what your 20 favorite LEGO Ninjago sets are and which sets on this list you hope to pick up in the near future. With that being said, let's dive into number 20 and count our way up to the number 1 best LEGO Ninjago set ever. Now, for the first 15 on this list, they're kind of just not in order. It's just kind of sets that I really like. It's extremely difficult to kind of say this one's better than this one or this one's a little bit worse. So I'm kind of just saying the first 15 are just my favorite sets, but my top 5 will be in order of my top 5 favorite sets. But these first 15, number 20 through number 6, are just kind of all over the place. I love all of these sets. Just, I can't really place a certain number on them. So in 20th place, I'm going to start off with Ninjago City Gardens from 2021. This is the only Ninjago City set that's going to be making it onto this list, and I love this set. Now, while the minifigure selection isn't the greatest selection on Earth, let's be real, the minifigures are kind of meh. This set is just absolutely stunning. The colors, the detail and designs put into this, the height and structural integrity. I mean, everything going into this build is fantastic outside of the minifigures, which, like I said, they're lacking a little bit for me, but at the same time, this set completely makes up for it. I mean, it is absolutely stunning, and it completely stands out in my Ninjago City display on the shelves. I mean, it just completely overshadows all of the other Ninjago City sets. This one was an easy one when it came to my top 20 list. I absolutely love Ninjago City Gardens. It's really not going for too much more right now, sealed, so if you're interested in this set, since it did just retire a few months ago, make sure to check out eBay or Bricklink right away before this thing shoots up in an insane price. Go check it out now. With that being said, let's move on to number 19. Now, as for number 19, it's going to the Airjitzu Temple from 2015. 2015 is definitely revered as one of the greatest, if not the greatest year in Ninjago's history, and this set definitely showcases that fame. The 2015 Airjitzu Temple is an absolute piece of artwork. I mean, it is gorgeous. From top to bottom, they did an incredible job designing this set. Not only did they do a great job designing this set, but the minifigure selection to go with this set is fantastic as well. Not only do you get all of the Season 5 ninja suits, which a few of them were pretty difficult to get, like Zane and Lloyd, but you also are able to get your hands on minifigures like the golden tea-robed Sensei Wu, Dareth, and Misako, and even the Postman, a minifigure that most of us didn't even see coming out at any point. So this is such a great minifigure selection and such a gorgeous looking set. There are so many fun little intricate details that they put into this thing, and you can tell that the designers really put their heart and soul into designing this set. Next up in 18th place, I have one of my favorites from my childhood. This is an incredible set from the past, and it's still incredible today. It is the Fangpyre truck from 2012. I think one of the biggest things that's missing on Ninjago's shelves these days is a consistent amount of villain vehicles or sets. Typically, we're only seeing ninja-based sets in 2023, 24, 25, when a lot of people want to see the return of villain-based sets. The Fangpyre truck is definitely one of the greatest villain-based sets they have ever released. The amount of detail and design that went into this gorgeous 2012 set is just mind-blowing. They did such a good job designing this, and not only did this set come with the fantastic Fangpyre truck, but it also included the fantastic Zane's Ice motorbike from the Shurikens of Ice, along with the exclusive Fang Tum minifigure. I remember getting this set as a kid, and it was just such a fantastic set to play with as a kid, and I still love it to this day. It is sitting on my shelf in the Lego display room right in front of me right now. I love this set. Man, this thing is awesome. I highly recommend picking this one up used. Finding this one sealed is going to be extremely difficult. It goes for about $300 to $350 sealed right now, especially since that Fangpyre minifigure is worth about $55 on his own. But if you can find this set used on, let's say, eBay or maybe Bricklink, then I highly recommend going for it. But I will be want to warn you a little bit ahead of time that some of the dark green pieces in this set are that brittle old brick style, and so a lot of the dark green pieces can break. But since the majority of the set is built from lime green, which is not brittle, that it kind of makes it worth it to go for at such a low price for it being used. I just recommend looking for it in good condition. But this is one you should definitely pick up for your collection, especially if you're an OG fan. Next up is the OG Samurai X from 2012. Once again, I remember getting this as a Christmas gift, and this is just one of the best mechs Ninjago has ever released. Can this mech compare to something like the Cole's Titan mech? No, the Cole's Titan mech just has a fantastic use of parts and an incredible engineering method that they put into that. They did a fantastic job designing that mech. But this is, once again, my favorites list, and I love this set as a kid. I love this set today. It's a fantastic set. It looks just very, very good in comparison to the TV show. And for 2012, they really knocked it out of the park. Once again, if you do want to pick up this OG Samurai X build, be careful, guys. It's built out of a lot of dark red, and basically all dark red from that time is brittle, and this thing will just break apart into pieces in your hands. But man, is it cool. And I will like to say that I do love, of course, the ginormous mechs when it comes to Ninjago, like the Titan mech size. I love it. It's super cool. But I also really love the medium scale mechs. I think that's something I've talked a lot about recently on the channel. And I think medium scale mechs are just kind of underrated, but they're more realistic. They fit the minifigures better. And I just think they look great on display. They kind of match up with everything else quite a bit better. This also was scaled very, very well to the TV show into Lego form. Like, they did a really good job of the scaling of this set. Overall, I love this set. It is just one of my all-time favorites for sure. Next up is one of the only sets on this list that I don't own. I own almost every single set on this list, but this is one of the ones that I don't own and I want so badly, and it is the 2011 Lightning Dragon Battle. My buddy Ergo, or OG Ninjago on Instagram, just got this set like last year. I'm so jealous. It looks so cool. And I love the look of this set, man. This set is so fantastic. The detail and design of the original 2011 Dragons is just unmatched, and they have never released a head better than the original ones in Ninjago's history. Those original molds for the dragons are just clearly the best ones. Outside of that, I really do prefer brick built after that, but those original molds are just so phenomenal. They can never do better than that. They're so good. But the Lightning Dragon Battle is just such a gorgeous set. The color scheme on this original Lightning Dragon is fantastic, and I love the inclusion of the skeleton helicopter. What a great little side build. It's got such a nice little design to it. They did such a good job with this, especially for 2011. Such an advanced set for back then. Really, really love this one. This was definitely one of my top favorites for sure. One that might surprise people, but I mean, I love this thing. This is the 2022 Core Temple set, and I love this temple. This build is fantastic. This was a set that I didn't get right away at release. I didn't really care about Core. But when I got this a few months later after the release of it, I was blown away during the building process. This is a fantastic temple. And for just $100 in this economy just a couple years ago, what a fantastic deal. You had a great selection of minifigures. The Evo style mech in the set for Kai was a fantastic small inclusion. Overall, this set looks phenomenal on display from literally any angle. They did such a good job with this one. You can really tell the hard work that went into designing this set. And I highly recommend, if you have not, check this one out online. Out of all the ones that you see today, check this one out. Most of the sets on this list are going to be extremely overpriced these days, or not overpriced, just really inflated because they're old and they're rare. Since this is a more recent set, this is one that I feel like is definitely possible for a lot of people to go out of their way to find. This is one that you could probably still find for around retail value since it's only been retired for like a year or so. Definitely check out this one online because I highly recommend it. It is one that every Ninjago fan needs in the collection, and it is massively underrated. Next up on the list is the Ultra Stealth Raider from the Day of the Departed. Whether or not you like the Day of the Departed in Season 7, you have to admit, outside the Ultrasonic Raider, the Ultra Stealth Raider is definitely the coolest vehicle the ninjas have had as like a combo vehicle. This thing is fantastic. Holy smokes, guys. The mechanism in this thing is great. Minifigure selection is great. You get all 4 of the ninja from Day of the Departed. You get Master Chen. You get Sensei Yang. I mean, what else can you ask for, man? A great minifigure selection, which, by the way, the Honor Robes Ninja are some of the greatest ninja minifigures ever released. I mean, seriously, they are that freaking good. But overall, this set is just phenomenal. It is so mind-blowingly good. You gotta find one for your collection. If you can't get the Ultrasonic Raider, or if you would prefer this one over it, just do it, guys. Just go for it. Pick up the set, man. It is so freaking cool. Next up is another one of my favorites. I remember getting this set in 2016, and I was just blown away. And that is the Lighthouse Siege set from Season 6 of Ninjago 2016. Holy smokes, is this set good. Not only do you get Nia and Jay in this set, but you get Natakan, you get Flintknock, you get Clancy, you get a pirate. I mean, this set is just packed full, let alone those minifigures. You also get Echo Zane, which is exclusive to the set, and he's one of the most desirable Zane minifigures out there. Echo Zane is sick, man. Having the like golden tan rusty variant of Zane, super, super cool. You just cannot go wrong with the Lighthouse Siege. This was one of those sets that, you know, I got at home, I built it. Not only did the box look fantastic, I mean, there'll be pictures, you guys are looking at the box right now, but oh my gosh, the box was fantastic. It had the light at the top, and if you did it right, you could actually press the brick down up top to keep the light on, which is just fantastic. So you could like light it up in your room if you're sitting there or something. Such a fantastic set. It's got great height to it, great color scheme. Man, I love this set. Oh my goodness, I love this set. It's so good. It's so good. Seriously, guys, highly recommend checking this one out. Oh, I feel like I'm saying that a lot. Like, head over to eBay or Bricklink again. But seriously, guys, these sets are so good, man. They're so good. The next set on the list is the Season 7 Dragon's Forge set. I remember getting this set for my birthday in 2017, and oh my goodness, it's definitely been one of my favorite sets since. You get a great minifigure selection. You get Kai and Nia, Kai being exclusive to the set. You get Rey and Maya exclusive to the set as well. Then you get your hands on a couple of the Vermilion Warriors, which no one really cared about. But then you also get the giant big Vermilion Warrior, the big boy from the show, which was fantastic to get included in the set. I only wish we could have gotten more of him because it's such a fantastic design. But the Dragon's Forge is definitely one of the most appealing sets from the outside. Very, very good looking. I mean, this is just masterfully designed. Different level details. I mean, we've got circles on here. They use a lot of circular plates on it. They did such a good job with this set, let alone the dragon. The fusion dragon for Kai and Nia looks so freaking good. While the heads aren't the greatest brick-built heads on Earth, the rest of the dragon is definitely one of the best designs for the Ninjago dragons ever. It's got that gorgeous red and light blue spiral through the back, and they just spiral the pieces back so perfectly. It is such a genius design. Whoever designed this needs one heck of a promotion because they did such a phenomenal job. Absolutely love this set. There's a reason it goes for as much money as it does on the aftermarket. Hopefully I'm going to be reviewing this one soon on the channel. I need to replace my box because I threw away my box in 2017. I know, guys, I'm banging my head against the wall. Why would I throw away the box? But I need to replace the box, and then I'll have a review out on it because I got this set built up and on the shelves right now, and it's just, oh my gosh, it's so good. Next up on the list is definitely one that's going to be on a lot of people's lists. It is the 2015 Morros Dragon set. Oh my goodness, guys, is this set good. I remember getting this set from my neighbor. I traded him like my Kohl's, what was it? It was my Kohl's Ninjago movie mech. I traded him that for the Morros Dragon set, and oh my goodness, did I walk away with a win, guys. The Morros Dragon, some of the best cloth wings we've ever seen, one of the best color schemes we've ever seen. The different shapes and different designs that they put into this dragon is just, oh my gosh, it's mind-blowing. It really is. It really is, guys. It is fantastic. This is definitely one of the greatest dragons of all time, one of the greatest Ninjago sets of all time. Like I said, this is one that I easily see appearing on a lot of people's lists. You get so many Ghost minifigures, Kai and Jay. You get a nice little build on the side. Man, it is good. It really is. It is such a fantastic set. Once again, another very expensive set nowadays. I mean, this thing's going to be going for 300 plus sealed. But if you can find it, guys, highly recommend it. It's got a lot of black parts into it, so it's going to show dust a lot faster. So I wouldn't recommend going for used on this one unless you have to. I mean, it's definitely possible you could go for used, but since it's got a darker color scheme in there, it's going to show dust a little bit easier. But still, I mean, whatever you got to do to get your hands on this minifigure, guys, the set, the minifigure, everything. Oh my goodness. Get your hands on it. You need it. You need it. Number 10. We're into the top 10 here, guys. And once again, you know, these next 5 are still kind of just out of place, but I just wanted to say where we're at because I've just kind of been going through them and I've been losing track myself. I've just been going down the list of names. But in 10th place, I don't have one set. I don't have 2 sets. I've got like 40 sets. I have the entire Ninjago Spinner line. The Ninjago Spinner line is easily one of the greatest accomplishments LEGO has ever done. It was a massive trend for everybody, not just LEGO fans, not just Ninjago fans. It was just the trend back in 2011 and 12. If you didn't have one of these on the playground or in school, you weren't cool. This was the trendy thing to do. Everybody loved Ninjago Spinners. No one knew how to work Ninjago Spinners or play the actual game. Everybody just loved Ninjago Spinners. It was just the thing. For $10, you could go get any Ninjago minifigure you wanted, basically, and get a spinner, some cool cards, and some cool weapons. And that is basically what every guy wanted back in 2011. That's how it was. And these Ninjago Spinners are definitely a massive part of my childhood, of my history with LEGO and LEGO Ninjago. But like I said, not even my LEGO Ninjago history. It's just my history. It's my childhood. I love these sets. I think they're fantastic. They did a great job with them. It was affordable. Everybody could get one. I mean, it wasn't too expensive. $10, $9.99, and you could get basically any character you wanted. Imagine, man. Fantastic. It allowed everybody to be able to afford anything when it came to minifigures. Of course, there were still some expensive minifigures that, you know, you had to pay for bigger sets to get, which is great. But for the most part, and especially for the Ninja, you could get any minifigure you wanted. And that was fantastic because not everybody could go afford to get the Cole's Tread Assault to get their hands on Cole ZX. But hey, maybe they could spend $20 to get the Cole ZX combo spinner with Radula. Fantastic job from LEGO for this. They did a great job with these, and they're some of Ninjago's rarest pieces. Actually, the Ninjago Spinners are LEGO Ninjago's rarest sets. They are. Some of them are just not possible to be found. If you're watching this video and you own a Kai ZX sealed, send me a message. I don't care. I will buy it. I will spend a lot of money. I want a Kai ZX Ninjago Spinner sealed, and they just don't exist. So if you've got one, let me know, because I want one sealed. But seriously, guys, I love Ninjago Spinners. I'm sure you can tell. This is one of those sets that it's just I'm so passionate about. I love them so much. It brings back so many great memories, and it really hits me home in the feels when I talk about Spinners. I love them so much. Next up on the list is the Ninjago Source Dragon of Motion. This is like one of the only recent sets that was able to make it onto the list. You know, it typically takes a bit of time for me to have a set grow on me, but this is one that just kind of grew on me immediately. The Source Dragon of Motion is just clearly the greatest dragon of all time. It easily is. The fire color scheme, even though it's not fire, it still looks fantastic, and it's basically, let's be real, a fire dragon. But they did such a great job designing this set. It looks so intimidating on the shelf. It's great for people to play with. It's got a nice minifigure selection. Do I wish there were more? Yeah, but 6 minifigures and a bunch of little fire baby dragons, perfectly fine for me at 150. Overall, guys, I love this set so much. It is a fantastic set. This is the only one on the list that is still on shelves right now. So, if you need a set, you need to go pick up a set, pick up the Source Dragon of Motion, guys. I cannot recommend that one enough. I think that this is just a phenomenal large set, and you would not be disappointed with this thing sitting on your shelves. Next up here on the list is going to the Skull Dragon, the other dragon that I have as the best dragon of all time. I'm really mixed between this one and the Source Dragon of Motion because this one is so freaking good too. What makes this one even better than the Source Dragon of Motion, or, you know, right in line with it, is that it was like half the price. The Source Dragon of Motion is a $150 set, while the Skull Dragon, the Grief Bringer, was just $80, almost half the price of the Source Dragon. I mean, what a great deal, man. What a great deal, and it's still one of the biggest, most intimidating dragons that LEGO Ninjago has released, let alone the wings. These are the best wings Ninjago has ever released, and they've got, like, infinite posability on these wings. They did such a great job with it. It poses just perfectly on the shelf. This is the best brick-built head that they've released, too, for the dragons. This one is just beyond incredible. And not only do you get the dragon for $80, but you get some nice minifigures in there as well, along with a nice little, like, fire lava area to put your minifigures on, like a little display area for them, for the, like, play game, board game of season 13. But come on, they added even more into the set for just $80. It's just a no-brainer back in 2020, and it definitely is a no-brainer today. I highly recommend finding one of these sets. You're not going to be disappointed. The next set up on the list is the 2017 Fire Mech set from the Ninjago movie. The Fire Mech definitely has a special place in my heart. This was the biggest Kai mech up to today. I'm sure that the new one in the summer will be bigger, but this mech was so cool. I loved the, like, fire tanks on the back. You could twist it and make the fire spin out of the hands. Oh man, it was so cool. It was such a unique design for 2017 too. I'm a big fan of the Ninjago movie mechs. I think that they're all very, very good, but the Kai one just really stuck out to me. Obviously, as a massive Kai fan, this set just blew me away when it came out in 2017. I knew I needed it right away. Shout out to my parents for getting me this one for Christmas. I remember opening this on Christmas. I just love this set so much, you guys. It is a fantastic set. It's got great height to it, great display options. You can play with it really well. Nice minifigure selection for the movie, and this thing was only $70, guys. You just can't beat it. And in number 6th place, it is the Ninjago movie Destiny's Bounty set. Or I guess you could probably just call it the Destiny's Bounty from season 8, 9, and 10 of Ninjago. This set is just, I mean, it's breathtaking. It's leaving me speechless just thinking about it, guys. Oh my gosh. I got it sitting right here next to me. This thing is just a work of art. It really is. It is such a work of art. I cannot get over how good this set is. The only thing that falls apart for me is the minifigures, because, I mean, everybody had the Ninjago movie minifigures. But hey, if you don't have the Ninjago movie minifigures, you get all of them plus an exclusive Sensei Wu in this set. So, I mean, once again, a no-brainer, man. But this set is so good, guys. It's a massive bounty. It's got a fantastic interior. It's got tons of different space to put your minifigures. It looks fantastic on display. It's sturdy. It's not going to break apart. And the brown wasn't too brittle for me. There was only a couple pieces that broke. Moving into 2017 is basically after the brittle brown era. It's brittle brown and brittle burgundy and dark green, the dark colors, is basically from 2007 to 2016. So this in 2017, it definitely still has some of the old parts in there, but most of them are okay to build with. This is just such a great set, guys. I love this thing so much. Now here we are, the top 5 sets. These are the top 5 sets. These are my 5 favorites in a row. So these are number 1 through 5, or 5 through number 1. These are my 5 favorite Ninjago sets ever released. So this is the moment you've been waiting for. In 5th place, the 5th best Ninjago set of all time is going to the Final Flight of the Destiny's Bounty from 2021. No, I'm just kidding, guys. It goes to the Final Flight of the Destiny's Bounty from 2015. Oh my goodness, is this thing good? Oh my goodness, is it good? It really is. Minifigure selection's fantastic. The design of this is fantastic. How the roof lays down in just that nice little triangular angle is just so satisfying. The mechanism of this Destiny's Bounty, when you're able to pull it back and it like flips the wings in that really cool orientation. I have a review on it on my other channel, W Bricks. It's mind-blowing. But not even that, you get your hands on the exclusive Morro minifigure, Bancha, Soul Archer, Gultar, and another ghost, plus a ghost dragon. Then you get your hands on Sensei Wu, Nia, who was at that time exclusive to this set until she came in an Airjitzu temple, and of course a Season 6 set as well. But you get the Season 5 Deepstone Nia, Deepstone Lloyd, who is also very hard to get your hands on since he only comes in this set, and of course the Airjitzu Temple. You get your hands on Deepstone Cole and Sensei Wu. An incredible minifigure selection, an incredible set. Not only do you get the Destiny's Bounty, but you also get that fantastic Ghost Dragon to go with it. It's peak! It's peak. Now this one, of course, is very expensive. I think I spent $400 on this one sealed a couple years ago. But for me, it was worth it. Season 5 is like my favorite season ever. This is one of my favorite sets ever, so that was definitely worth it to me to spend the $400 on. But remember, this is 2015, so it's all brittle brown, all brittle dark brown, all brittle burgundy. You got to be very, very careful with this bet, especially if you're going to be buying it on like eBay or Bricklink used. But seriously, if you're a massive Season 5 fan, a Ghost fan of this, go for it. You're not going to be disappointed. It is that good. It is really that good. Next up, in 4th place, I have the Ultrasonic Raider from 2012. And this is a set that I got last year sealed. And I think I spent $330 on this one sealed. Oh my goodness, guys. This set, this like fulfilled my inner childhood. I couldn't afford this set as a kid. And so being able to get it as an adult was just, oh my goodness, guys. I can't even explain how amazing it was for me to buy this set last year. And a couple of these sets I bought, myself over the last, 5 years. And this one was just one of the sets where it was like, oh my gosh, it really hit home. But this set is way above its time in 2012. You get all 4 ZX Ninja minifigures, all 4 sets of the golden weapons. So you get the Sword of Fire, Nunchuck, Shurikens, and Scythe. Then you get your hands on Spitto, which was definitely one of the favorite Snake minifigures they had released at the time. And then, of course, Pythor. And oh my gosh, is Pythor fantastic as well. One thing I always brag about 2012 is the 17 unique, different Ninjago villain minifigures they released at the exact same time. It really shows the dedication and quality to old Ninjago, and they are just unmatched. It is unmatched to this day. Pythor is an incredible minifigure. The Ultrasonic Raider is one of the best sets ever. I love this thing so much. I cannot recommend this set enough to OG fans. It fills a little hole in your heart. It just, oh man, guys, I love this set. I really do. Fantastic set. Fantastic set. Let's move on to top 3. The top 3, everyone. We're here. The top 3. We've made it all the way through. In 3rd place, it's going to the 2012 Epic Dragon Battle set. This set, once again, has it all for just $120 back in the day. Obviously, not that anymore. You're going to be spending like $350 plus. You get everything you need. You get the Green Ninja. You get Sensei Wu, Lord Garmadon with all 4 golden weapons. You get Acidicus and Scalador, who are exclusive. You get your hands on another Snake minifigure there. And then you get the Great Devourer, the 4-headed dragon with 4 exclusive dragon head molds. And then on top of that, you also get this great little City of Ouroboros prison area for your ninja minifigures. When I was building this set, I got this set just a few months ago. And when I was building this set, I was just blown away with how many incredible inclusions there are in the set. I wasn't expecting to care about the side build of that little prison area, but it is way bigger than it looks like. It utilizes so many big pieces in this set, so many really cool transparent green blade pieces for the dragon. I mean, this set is so good. When you pick up the dragon, the wings will lift and fold back in as it flies. Guys, it's so good. The Great Devourer is a great design. 2012, this was way ahead of its time. Way ahead of its time. And comparing this to something like the Shadow Dojo from now that's $120, they just don't compare. And I love the Shadow Dojo. I think the Shadow Dojo almost made my list. But this one, you get the 4-headed dragon with 4 unique head molds, the fancy pieces all down the wings, the different mechanism in the wings. Then you get the Great Devourer. And then on top of that, you still get a bit of a location build of the city of Ouroboros back there. And you get multiple exclusive minifigures. Best of every world right there. What a set. Finally, the top 2. And these sets have always battled it back and forth between themselves for me for top 2. But in 2nd place, it's going to the 2011 Ninjago Fire Temple set. This is a set that I wanted since I was a kid. I couldn't afford it as a kid. We couldn't get it. It was $120 back then, and $120 on a Lego set was just not possible. It just wasn't possible for me back then. But getting this as an adult, I think I spent $450 for a little over $450 for this one sealed, was beyond worth it for me. Beyond worth it. It is definitely one of the greatest Ninjago sets of all time. I think it definitely, for most people, is down as one of the greatest sets of all time. An incredible minifigure selection. You get Flame in the set as well. You know, the fire dragon from the OG days. You have a great mechanism built into the temple so that when you draw the Sword of Fire, the temple completely opens up, revealing flame to you. What a fantastic design, an incredible mechanism that's built into this set for back in 2011. This is 2011, guys. This is 14 years ago that something this good came out. You also get that, of course, gorgeous dragon head mold, and then such a fantastic minifigure selection. Kai DX, Zane, Semukai, Lord Garmadon, Sensei Wu, Nia, Cruncha. I mean, it has got the works in this set, guys. It takes up a good amount of height, a good amount of length on there. Once again, you got that dragon to display. You got a great minifigure selection. You get like all the weapons of Spinjitzu. This is what you need. This is the set. This is the set. It is so good. I cannot recommend this set to OG fans enough, but like the other sets, you got to be careful. This has got brittle brown in it, and these pieces were just breaking all over me when I bought this like 5 years ago. But it's wow. Guys, I love this set. I'm losing my voice talking through this video because I've been talking so long and recording so long. This set just blows me away. I can't even express it, guys. Finally, in first place, my favorite and the greatest Lego Ninjago set of all time, I think it has to go to, of course, the 2015 City of Stiix set. This one is just unmatched. It really, really is. This set is unmatched. Not only do you get the small little skiff for Neo, which nobody really cares about, but you get the gorgeous ghost ship on the right-hand side. You get a gorgeous structure build that is just absolutely fantastic. I mean, gorgeous build. This has been on display since I got it in like 2015. I love this set more than any other Lego set in my collection. You got a fantastic minifigure selection. Kai, Jay, Nia. Then you get Morro, the ghost-possessed Lloyd Morro. You get a couple ghosts. You get Gultar. You get a Screamer in there. This is like the battle pack for Ninjago for the ghost season. Gives you everything you need. You got an arrow blade in there. You've got the Sword of Sanctuary. This is it. This is it, guys. This is peak right here. This is peak. I love this set. Fantastic color scheme. Fantastic designs. It looks great on display. It's got a great height to it. Great interior for play. It's got everything you need. It's got that ship on the side. What a fantastic minifigure selection. It's just got everything, guys. It really does. It's got everything. This set has got everything. And with that being said, that is the end of the list here, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video here today. Hopefully, I was able to help you pick out maybe the perfect set for you. Hopefully, something on this list. Maybe you forgot about the set or you weren't aware of the set being out, but hopefully, this helped you pick out a set that you want to pick up, or hey, I think it's good to have a goal out there. For me, it was always the goal to, hey, I want to make it to the Fire Temple. I want to save up the money and get myself the Fire Temple. And I think that everybody should have a goal out there, like one set that they're looking forward to. Always have something you're looking forward to. It keeps you going through the days. It keeps you going through hard times. Just have a little bit of a light at the tunnel there. Just a little bit of a light at the end of the tunnel. Something you're really looking forward to, like that Fire Temple was for me. And like now, I've kind of moved it on to the $1,000 Jay's Lightning Dragon set sealed. That's my light at the end of the tunnel, is to save up and get that set at some point. So find a set. It doesn't matter if it's a set on this list, or find a set that you really, really want and have it as a goal for you, as that light at the end of the tunnel, as something you can look forward to and work towards in your future. I hope you guys enjoyed the video here today. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe down below. Don't forget to drop a comment letting me know what your favorite Lego Ninjago sets of all time are. I just put out a poll asking what stuff you want to see on the channel, and as of right now, the best and worst series returning for season 2 is clearly at the front of the line. Everybody wants to see that return, so the best and worst series will probably be returning here within the next day or two. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe down below, and thank you for spending your time here with me. Have a great rest of your day, everybody, and I'll see y'all later on W Breaks.